We just passed the 13th anniversary of Bitcoin Pizza Day, which probably sounds like an odd thing to name a day of celebration, but it's one of the most important early events in the history of Bitcoin. So what is it exactly? Why does it matter, and is the story as devastating as people make it out to be? We put together this video to answer those questions. Keep watching to learn everything you need to know about Bitcoin Pizza Day. What is Bitcoin Pizza Day? The first thing you should know is that Bitcoin Pizza Day takes place annually on May 22nd. It celebrates the time when on May 22nd, 2010, a programmer and early Bitcoin miner named Laszlo Hanix exchanged 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 large Papa John's pizzas, which were delivered to his home. Now, the first thing that may jump to your mind is how much 10,000 BTCs would be worth today. The answer? About $270 million by today's prices. So, if you think about it, Laszlo Hanix ended up paying enough money to buy practically anything he might have wanted for 2 Papa John's pizzas. Let's hope they were good pizzas. Why Bitcoin Pizza Day matters. The reason why people care about this holiday is that this is one of, if not the first documented transaction in which Bitcoin was exchanged for physical goods. That's a huge milestone in the proliferation of Bitcoin as a medium of exchange. The first block of Bitcoin was mined in January 2009. Up until Bitcoin Pizza Day, it was widely considered to be a valueless internet coin that might have had some niche role as a medium of exchange for a small community, but was nowhere near the global phenomenon it is today. Bitcoin Pizza Day is one of the first examples of the so-called magic internet money being used for a real purpose. When you consider how far Bitcoin has come since then, this is a truly momentous occasion, and that's why people continue celebrating it to this day. It's not as bad as you think. So, that's the basics of why you need to know about Bitcoin Pizza Day. But it's also worth mentioning that the transaction wasn't as terrible as it sounds for Laszlo Hanix. Sure, he exchanged $270 million in today's dollars for 2 pizzas. There's no way around that. But at the time that he made this transaction, 10,000 BTC was only worth about, you guessed it, the price of 2 large pizzas. Each coin was only valued at a few cents back then. So, it was actually a fair trade at the time the deal took place. And really, you could say the same thing about anything you might have bought in 2010 as compared to holding Bitcoin. How many pizzas did you buy that year? What if you would have invested that same amount in Bitcoin? Besides, Laszlo Hanix surely ended up doing all right for himself. He was one of the early Bitcoin pioneers, and this cash-shaved 10,000 BTC was probably only a portion of his stash. He certainly more than recovered from his silly event in Bitcoin's early history. What do you think about Bitcoin Pizza Day? Do you think that Laszlo regrets the transaction? Or would you be proud to play such an important role in the evolution of the leading cryptocurrency? Comment your answer below to let us know. If you're interested in learning more about crypto, the metaverse, and NFTs, make sure to obliterate that like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching Metaverse Memo. Until next time.